Alright, what's up y'all and welcome back. So, sorry for not uploading for a little bit. Kind of screwed up that whole like GoPro situation. I didn't realize that this camera takes an SD card and then the GoPro, which is right back there, takes a micro SD. I didn't realize that. Anyway, I have no idea what the hell we're doing today, but I'm bringing you along with. So, let's go. So I do know partially what we're doing at the moment right now. Right now we're going down to a nearby city to go and look at some what, bowling balls, right?
Yeah, balls.
Yeah, we're gonna go look for look at some bowling balls because this man's is like really into bowling, and it's not that I'm not into bowling. It's just I don't do that often, and I only go when I'm invited. Anyway, I was gonna bring up. Do you know anything about like the tunnel system that we have like underneath our city at all?
Nope. I know some church buildings here have tunnels that connect, like in our state specifically.
Really?
Yeah, like the building that you go to, right? Do you actually no? That's the building that your mother goes to, and that I go to occasionally. And the one we were just eating lunch at the other day, that one, they have tunnels.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, I think the tunnels for what's it called? Fifth Ward building. It's in the sacrament room.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I've never been in there because it's just like a small entrance to get in. But the ones for Seventh Ward building, you go into the scout closet, and maybe it's by the scout closet. It's one of the two closets there, but it's just like you go in, it's kind of a hole in the wall. I was like, oh, neat.
So it's just right there. It's like it's not hidden at all or anything.
No, I mean you need a key to get into the closet for Seventh Ward.
Yeah.
Fifth Ward, you just have to get into the sacrament room and boom.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know church. I mean, obviously, I feel like that'd be an obvious thing. If a city has tiles underneath it, why wouldn't the church? But anyway, I know that the city that we live on has tunnels underneath it. Alan and Zach were talking to me all about it, like the first time we went skiing. This season, obviously, right? I know of a few people personally that have not only been in them but have worked on them and have worked around them. I'm not going to disclose their names. It's like outing people, and that's kind of messed up.
Just call them Bob.
Yeah, I don't do that shit. But I don't know. I've kind of like always wanted to like check them out, cause like I know they were used back in the day.
Is one of the people you're talking about, the Bob we're hanging out with last night, that you like their sister?
No, it was a few coworkers.
Because I thought that was super cool. Wasn't he saying that he worked in the sewers?
Talking about Nate?
Yeah.
No. So the sewers and the tunnels are like completely different. It's really weird. I know that they were used for like prostitution, smuggling, stuff along those lines, like a lot of illegal shit. I don't know. I feel like it'd be really
car races.
but I don't know. I feel like it'd be really cool to like go and look at them. Obviously, you'd get in trouble if you get caught, which is why I go and do it because I don't give a shit. But I do know that I'm still into like going to like buildings that haven't been like used in years and shit. Anyway, I know in a previous video earlier, it was like almost a year. It was almost a year ago. I remember we hit that factory that was on 24th. That building's completely gone now. Like there's nothing left to it. It's completely dirt and rubble. Like it's gone. And I don't know if it was from like the mini earthquake that we had or what it was from, but it was.
They probably just tore it down.
Yeah, it's gone. We hit both of those buildings. I do remember that. I do remember that much. But I need to keep looking around and seeing if I can find someone that can get us an in to the tunneling system, obviously. Because I really want to check those out, and I really want you guys to see them. Because I know only a handful of people that have seen them personally, and I want to be one of those people that sees them. shut up. Okay? I don't care. But anyway, we will see you when we get to the shop. Deuces. Alright, so we did make it to the shop, but it turns out it's inside of Davis Lanes. We didn't realize it until just now. We pulled up, right? We were out there. We pulled up, and Davis Lanes isn't even on like the map. It's like not on Google Maps. But anyway, we pulled up and we were like, dude, where the heck is this? So we walked in, and it's just like this little, I don't know, this little thing like right outside, like right on the inside of the little building. And so we made it, obviously. They've got a good, selection of balls. I like the color of every single one of them. So they got shoes over here too. The two closest to the wall are for men's, and then the two closest to the desk are for women's. And then you got some more shoes over here. But I mean, I'm pretty sure aren't those just for show?
Doesn't, but I think they're down there too.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you got your bags. Like, it's pretty cool shop. I've never been to a bowling shop before. But anyway, I know we are going bowling later on today. Him and Kenton are gonna have a little battle because we went bowling yesterday or 2 days ago. Had a little battle, and I don't know. Kenton was just getting butthurt. It doesn't matter. Sorry, Kenton. Anyway, but we are going bowling later on today. What time are we going?
Picking up Kenton when he's still at work.
Yeah, so around 2-ish, 3-ish, somewhere in there. Anyway, we don't know. I think I'm gonna ask Kenton about those tunnels that we were talking about earlier today. I don't know if he knows anything about them or not, but I mean, it wouldn't hurt to ask, So I'm just gonna go along. All right, not to complain or anything, but it's hot as shit.
It's complaining.
That's why I said but. That's why I said but. Anyway, we picked up a pair of shoes, a puff ball. What's a puff ball used for again?
It just gives you better grip. It basically just puts chalk on your finger.
Okay, this is a good chalk.
Like in gymnastics, when you put chalk on your finger, that's basically what it's for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When
Dexter bowled, he literally had a bag of chalk that he would just...
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez. We also got a new ball as well. So we got some shoes, puff ball.
Puff bar.
I missed a bar. And a ball. A urethane ball, right?
Yeah. So basically, I'm stirring everyone up because urethane pushes oil down the lane, and so it will leave it. It ruins everyone's day.
Except for yours.
Reactive resin. It will ruin my day eventually. Reactive resin, it picks up oil, and it will leave it on the ball. That's why you clean off the ball. Where urethane pushes it down the lane.
So in other words,
when the lane's very dry, urethane is 10 times better to use than reactive resin.
So in other words, he's cheating. It's basically
Dude, urethane came out before reactive resin. Okay? Reactive resin came out, everyone's like, oh, this is way better. But now, everyone's starting, it was a couple of years ago actually, everyone started to use urethane again. So it's kind of an essential thing to have.
Kenton gets off of work around 3, right?
Around now.
Yeah, right around now, give or take. We're gonna go pick him up. We're gonna play some,
No, Kenton's gonna play. I'm gonna compete.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ball. We're gonna ask Kenton a few questions about the tunnels, because I want to see if he knows anything about them. Alan does know a few people.
Is Kenton gonna see this?
Oh, never mind, it's just a truck.
To say to Kenton.
No hate on truck people, but it's
Dude, if I was given an option to get a truck for free, I'd take it.
yeah. I never said I wouldn't. I was just, I don't know. That's just not me. It's just not me. Anyway, so we're gonna ask Kenton about them. Alan does know people that have been down there, but he won't tell me because he doesn't want me to get in trouble. Like, I don't give a shit.
Yes, but he does.
Yeah, he does. We went to Ben Lomond Lanes last time we went bowling, and let me tell you, that place is old, but it's like, ooh. You know in those movies where it feels like everybody, like in like a little town, everybody knows each other. That's what that bowling alley feels like. It's like,
because it's an actual bowling alley and not a Fat Cats.
yeah, it's like everybody knows each other. Like they were all the old people were talking to each other and everything. I don't know. I don't want to say it was like a homey feeling, because it wasn't a homey feeling.
It's the difference from going to Chuck E. Cheese to bowl, which I don't think they have.
I was gonna say, I don't think Chuck E. Cheese has bowling.
But Chuck E. Cheese is like a name brand company for like arcade.
Anyway, it was like the most home, like the most welcomed I've ever felt in a bowling alley before. And I don't really, like, you don't really go to a bowling alley to feel at home. You just go to bowl. But it felt really good.
The first bowling ball I got, which is the one I used probably way too much, I went to go get it drilled, and they're like, oh, you, I was in high school, so they probably did, because I'm like, oh yeah, you bowl for a team? Yeah, sure, I'll do it for free. I was like, oh, okay. Like, I love this place now.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, after we got the stuff, he's like, yeah, every time someone buys a ball from me, they get a free game. And it's valid from now
for a year.
For a year.
Did I put it in the back?
As long as you don't use it, right? And so, we're thinking about coming back. When are we coming back?
Probably next time we go bowling.
Yeah, not this time obviously, but next time. So I mean, pretty cool. He didn't, like, the guy that we were buying the stuff from, he was okay. You know when you're in school and like the teacher's not gonna mess around with like the smart kids, cause like they don't have like the same sense of humor that me and you would. Like obviously some of your teachers give you shit, right?
Not really, no.
Okay, my teachers gave me shit all the time.
I like 12th grade, I was like, I'm just gonna worry about myself. I'm not gonna talk to you. You don't talk to me.
Yes, no, see, like all throughout high school, you're obviously like in like the classroom doing your shit, right? And then they pick you out on something, and then
Your mom being gay.
they bring up like a mistake that you did like a minute ago or whatever, and then like I don't know, because when I was in high school, my computer teacher, he gave me a lot of shit for,
I know,
because I had him at least 2 or 3 times a day. I've had a few teachers that have called me like little shit, stuff like that, which I mean isn't technically allowed, but like I'm one of those. I was one of those students that I didn't give a shit. Like I don't care if someone. I had a really good relationship with most of my teachers.
I think I did.
But anyway, the point that I'm making is that you can be at a store, you can be anywhere, and if you get the right person that you're buying from, they'll give you that vibe that like that's just chill, you know. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but like I feel like I've explained it enough, like with the school and like the movie that I was talking about. So I don't know. Anyway, we will see you back when we pick up Kenton, and then we're gonna ask him a few questions as well. So see you then. It is a few hours later from when I last picked up the camera. I want to apologize for not picking up the camera. Plans changed, unfortunately. I told you guys that we were gonna go pick up Kenton, and we were gonna go and ask him a few questions about the tunnels that we have underneath the city. I will find out eventually. I've got a buddy or two that do wanna check them out, but I don't know if people near my age personally that know how to get down to them is the problem. I know they're somewhere in the heart of the city. I'm not gonna say where because it doesn't matter. But I do know that they're somewhere in the heart of the city, and don't know exactly where. I do know where one is, but it's like blocked off to get to it, and you'd have to walk through a restaurant to get to it. So, you know, that's not fun. So anyway, yeah, we were gonna ask Kenton. We were gonna ask Kenton a few questions about it. I don't know how much he knows about it or anything like that. We could get Alan, our buddy Zach's dad, to see if he can tell us anything about it. Get him to sit down and talk about it. Last time I talked to him about it, he said like there was like, I don't even remember, but like how these houses were built like back. Most of the houses in my neighborhood were built like back in the day, and how something connects them all together just in case of like a big, you know, like nuclear explosion or some shit, you know. I have no idea. But what I do know is that we will find out eventually. Do I know when? No, I have no idea. But we will find it eventually. Sorry I've been so MIA. I've literally had nothing to film at all. With my hours at my job, it's really hard to film because I work from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. So literally, I work literally in the middle of the day. Kind of sucks, but you know. I literally told my boss, if he doesn't move me to mornings by the time summer hits, then I'm quitting. And if I quit, I'll get even more time to record. So that's always a plus. Anyway, guys, if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot. I'm trying to pound out these videos. It's just I do have friends that want to record, but not a lot of them want to do the things that I want to do. My buddy Zach would want to go to abandoned buildings with me, but we're trying to figure out where some are at. I know there's like a few buildings or a few structures that have been abandoned down by a little, basically down the street from me. It's a few blocks, but I think it'll be fun to hit. But anyway, yeah, man, I think we're gonna end the video here. Zach did want to do a California trip this summer, so that might be in the works. Not entirely sure, but I'll let you guys know. Besides that, man, I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said. Besides, the only reason why we're not doing anything for the rest of the day is because Kenton had some work-related stuff come up. He's switching jobs right now, and on very short notice, his new job required him to go in for training today. So that's the reason why we didn't go bowling today. We were gonna have Schuler take us to go and search and look for some buildings to go and hit or something like that, but he ended up having stuff to do as well. So yeah, man. Anyway, that's gonna end the video here. I want to say again, thank you guys for watching my vids. It means a lot. Anyway, we'll see you guys later. Deuces.